Looking at the Treebolt High School question about inventory of graphing calculators. Again, step 1, define variables. Like before, we have seen that the variables can be defined by looking at the question itself. This question read, how many of each type of calculator should the school have in inventory? So the two types are the regular TI-83 pluses and the silver editions of the TI-83 pluses. That I'm using R for regular and S for silver, and that is step 1, defining variables. Step 2, setting up systems. Looking at the information given, I'm going to look at and see what kind of similarities I can see. First of all, I can see that we have something to deal with just total calculators. And with the total calculators, I see that we should have a total of 350 calculators. That means for some number, for some number R plus some number S of regular and silver calculators, it should equal a total of 350 calculators. Next, I also said some things about the value of those calculators and the total money that was spent. It shows that a regular calculator costs $95. So for every R, I will multiply it by 95. And every S should be multiplied by 125, because that's how much each silver edition calculator costs. Equals the total amount spent of $37,750. Total calculators, total money. These numbers are values in dollars. This is a total value in dollars. That's step 2, setting up the system. Now step 3, picking a method to solve. I'm going to choose elimination method again for this question. So again, we have to ask the question, what would make something easy that I could multiply this first equation by, since it has smaller numbers to deal with, so that one of these variables will cancel out. I'm thinking I'd like to cancel out this 125, so I could easily do that by multiplying the whole thing by a negative 125 up here. So when we do that, we get, these parts are easy, negative 125R, negative 125S, and negative 125 times 350 gives me negative 43,750. Alright, so now that we've used that, I'm ready to do the process of elimination by adding these two equations together. Doing so, I'm going to see the S's cancel out. So now, I'm really solving for how many regular calculators there are in this problem. So now I'm going to do 95 minus 120. 95 minus 125 gives me a negative 30. 37,750 minus 43,750 gives me a negative 6,000. Now, if I divide both sides by a negative 30, R, the regular number of calculators, should be 6,000 divided by 30, which is 200. So now if I know that 200 of the calculators are the regular TI-83s, and I have a total of 350 calculators, how many of the remainder would then be the silver edition? 350 minus 200 is 150. we have solved our system. Checking our answer for reasonableness. It's good that they're whole numbers, because we should have whole number calculators, no fraction calculators. It's good that they're positive, because there shouldn't be a negative number of calculators. When I was doing work here and I started getting negative numbers, it would have been a red flag if I would have done some addition or subtraction or division wrong if I got a negative answer here. That would make this an unreasonable estimate. So checking the work, 200 plus 150 does equal 350, and when I do the values of 200 times the regular price of 125, and I do 150 times the regular price of, regular 95, 150 times 125. When you plug those back in, it should equal the total amount of money spent, $37,750.